everyone, here's Unzila Talk Finance. This Friday, President Trump met with the Russian President Vladimir Putin at the U.S. Air Force Base in Alaska. As we know, this is a highly anticipated summit, and right before the summit, President Trump delivered a short interview with a Fox News correspondent on Air Force One, and he also delivered some of his expectations, and President Trump will not be happy with the second meeting. President Trump also emphasized that he's not here for negotiation for the Ukraine, but he's here for setting up the table for the two to negotiate. And about the timeline, President Trump mentioned that he's expecting to finish this within 1 week. About this summit, he's very positive. His attitude is very positive. Talk about the President Putin, and he's warmly welcomed by the President Trump at the airport. And the President Trump invited Putin to rode together with the presidential limousine from the airport tarmac to the summit venue. So as we know, this is kind of a Trump-Putin relationship is becoming better and in a right way, on the right way. As we know, at the very beginning, the meeting was arranged like about 6 or 7 hours for one-on-one basis, but actually the meeting lasts only 2.5 hours and 3-to-3 basis. This is a closed-door meeting. Right after the summit, the two leaders held a press conference together, and during the press conference, President Trump and President Putin, both of them took no questions. They didn't answer any questions from the journalists. At the same time, as we know, there's no specific deal to ceasefire, but President Trump believes there's really some progress and still have some few steps to do. And President Putin invited Trump for a next meeting, probably in Moscow. And this is like, we can say this summit is definitely got some progress, and according to President Trump, this is a very productive meeting, and there's still some way to go. And let's see, as on Monday, 22nd of August, the Ukraine President Zelensky will come to Washington, D.C. and have a meeting with President Trump. So let's see how will be the second meeting, and let's see how will be the second meeting. And there's President Trump also delivered a short interview after the summit, right after the summit, and we will talk about that next time.